Oh yo,
Raga Spice.
oh yo, Mama son and answer. See me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Them be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. May I fi tell them the story. Story. We make Salomon. They know they work now the country bend. Tribalism don't put we go behind. They know they work then they talk say they spend. Them go come we go run after them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. Country banana the country it dry. Country tanga it at your smile. Then they put we on cry. See I don't know we hope they say them work alive. They say they teach money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Them be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. I pay the people and don't tire with the system. Tire with the way then they lie. Where they want make them host and they married with salo money then they use buy. Where they want buy their speedboats and them salo money then they use buy. Where they tell them the truth and they vex. Now radio and TV they deny. Una want them move for the bambai. Una want them move for the bambai. We tire with the rotten system. Tire with the way them they walk. We don't tire. Tire with them but cool lie. Tire with the way them they walk. We don't tire. What another in the country? We don't tire. And sound of the give fire. We don't tire. We better them empty. We don't tire. What another in the country? We don't tire. They say them walk alive. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Them be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Now then they shoot, then they loot, then they take, then all they put. We journalists, them sit on them youth. Raga Spice, I tell them the truth. How long pan this? How long pan that? How long for the thief with money and go? You know me say because of a born pampo, that means we for die pampo. The economy is slow, country not they grow. Oh no, Ebola lalio. Now then they give we the like the cutting. And it's how they go. We stronger than the country. We better than empty. What not in the country? How we gonna survive? They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Them be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Put on them. And it's how we go with the put on. And it's how we go with the put on. I for with the put on. I for with the put on. Them say the word way I talk, pardon vex, the mommy don't tense. They say money not there na the bank, and don't take thing out, then don't make friends. Now the audit report make we no say the white paper, na all nonsense. Then say na the part the rule, Kokuman say na the mommy. Then say na the part the rule, Kokuman say na the mommy. When me tell them the truth, I got man, them say me I. tell them the true ragga man, them say me I saw them they go tell the Pope in a room say we dey suffer, Mama Salome cry. We dey suffer, anywhere you go. We dey suffer, no justice for the poor. We dey suffer, we dey make for you party. We dey suffer, you know they make for you country. We dey suffer, let them go, let them go. We dey suffer, we don't tire for you so. We dey suffer, yo. Price control not there, everything just stay there. Transportation the money, boom. I saw the thing set. Oh salon. Oh yo, ragga spice. Oh yo, Mama Salon and answer. See me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Them be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. May I tell them the story. Story. We make Salome. They know they work now the country bend. Tribalism don't put we go behind. They know they work then they talk say they spend. Them go come we go run after them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. Country banana the country it dry. Country tranga it at your smile. Then they put whip and cry. See right now that we hope they say them work alike. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Them be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. I pay the people and don't tire with the system. Tire with the way then they lie. Where they want make them host and them married with Salome money then they use buy. Where they want buy them speedboats and them Salome money then they use buy. Where they tell them the truth and they vex. Now radio and TV they deny. Una want them move for the bambai. Una want them move for the bambai. We tired with the rotten system. Tired with the way them they walk. We not tired. Tired with them but cool like lie. Tired with the way them they walk. We not tired. What another in the country? We don't tire. And sound of the give fire. We don't tire. We better them empty. We don't tire. What another in the country? We don't tire. Hey. They say them walk alike. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go. One day.
Famole muna kushe nuna adu. We are don't come back today for come talk about things where they happen. Now we all sweet ya salon. Now we all whoa. Let we let for do them bad things then. We they feel a more salon. Now we all whoa. We are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we had go before. Famble, Kushe, how you dey do? Well, we just got a little bit no more, or short one for where we can talk to you. Small thing no more where they happen inside the country. You see, we come late. We want for say sorry, but still, it better let we come and just give you this gist where we hear. As we hear we yes, don't they crash, we mouth, don't they shake. So we need for pass them over to you. But one thing the way most of una don't hear, where I catch up with one other TV channel where you know always it don't play one TV where they call MSTV. Now I hear him too. So I will make no hear him again. And then I will follow this particular platform. Itself can get unique or interesting things than they. Well, APC don't pull what say, they not dey go court o. Well, you can't know if they not dey go court, wetin dem go do. For saying na evidence they not get or waiting. We will come to that one day inside the program gist now. And same way so then they plan for all one emergency meeting for discuss whether the decision wey dem take for make them boycott all level of governance issue. Then for stick to them or something else. So that this we just can quickly for come talk about inside the program. So, but first, before we do or say anything, I really want for we just play this short thing for you. So you will get a taste of this particular thing. Now one imamu, now we read the praise, tense one inside we country against Madabu. But wetin give am this God, wetin give am this mind for he able for pray against Madabu or for pray at all against Madabu. Now we'll listen to this one quickly. We'll come back just now.
والصلاة والسلام على خير خلقه محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وبعد. وآخرا, finally, brothers and sisters in Islam, في خطبتنا الثانية, in our second khutbah on this wonderful day, on a Friday day, الذي سماه رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يوم الحج الأكبر, the way the Prophet calls say na the biggest prayer day, na the Hajj prayer day, una na the biggest day to the side of Almighty Allah, una did the true blood on earth. We not go forget for remember this we country Sierra Leone, for pray to Almighty Allah, may Allah destroy the enemies of this nation. Allah would ask you for may destroy the enemies of this nation, not the nation, but enemies of this nation. It go one doubt why una they make dua against bad people them. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala inside Surah Yunus verse 88, Prophet Musa alayhi salam specifically locate a particular individual with intent would therefore destroy the entire Egypt. By then, say may Allah destroy them, and may Allah just go pick them and locate them, destroy them to the end, so that the Egyptians could get peace, more especially the Hebraians. So Allah say, وَقَالَ مُوسَى رَبَّنَا إِنَّكَ آتَيْتَ فِرْعَوْنَ مَلَأَهُ زِنَّةً وَأَمْوَالًا فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا رَبَّنَا لِيُضِلُّوا عَنْ سَبِيلِكَ رَبَّنَا اطْمِسْ على أموالهم واسدد على قلوبهم فلا يؤمنوا حتى يروا عذاب العليم. Now this dua Almighty Allah command Musa alayhi salam for me make against Fir'auna, the tyranny, the heartless, he don't too much, he don't pass mark for kill the Egyptians, the Hebraians. We inside this country we not get no option, and thank God Allah don't show we clearly we are not the enemy of the state. For the first time in the history of the world, for a president elect himself, say in a president. If for Sidon Pantapu head, this particular day, a day of joy, a day of enjoyment, a day of celebration, a day where they throw away blood on earth for Almighty Allah in sake. Now this day, this president, call himself president, who elect himself for this second time, Sidon, they throw away blood of human beings on earth. Innocent people, them, they die on earth. For me, it just continue for stay in power. Almighty Allah, with the hand over Mother Biona your hand, Allah destroy him with in team they would do the work for him. Allah destroy this man with his own team where they do this work not for him. Where they go and kill people them. We don't see in this country what it don't happen inside Mailseka. We don't see what it happen in Nasanda. We don't see what it happen all over on the north and northwest. We say they direct in troops them. We say they direct in rebels them. We say they direct in Kamajo them. May them kill any bush shaking. May them do operation no living thing. Almighty Allah, now you kill this man power. Now you say, may he do what he do so through the command of Shaitan. Allah will ask you again. You the same Allah will destroy Fir'aun after the dua from Prophet Musa alayhi salam. Almighty Allah do the same thing to this man here with the entire cabinet, with the supporter, with the entire rebels them, would they do the work for them, Allah destroy them to the end. and save the innocent people of this country and save the innocent lives of this nation. If you want doubts, if you want say no, you know for do so, you just answer Amen. If you want say Allah say itaku fitna la tusibana alladhina zalamu minkum khasa. Una afraid of fitna. When he come, the only church people them would commit the crimes, but Allah the generalizer. But now the same Allah, na in Prophet Musa ask for, may he locate Pharaoh and in team, and Allah do one for them. We they ask, may Allah locate Madabio with in team, may Allah destroy with the entire team with a plot against Sierra Leoneans. If they depend the right, na right thing then they do for against the Sierra Leone people them, Allah give them the go ahead. But if they depend do the wrong thing, that's not the oath what they take to Almighty Allah. If not the wrong thing that they can do against the lives, innocent lives of this nation, Allah please destroy them. The same way I destroy Fir'auna, because Fir'auna been they kill innocent people them, small children, if they kill them, when at the same thing this man they can kill innocent life them. And this time they separate the country by killing, by destroying properties and everything. Almighty Allah, in this big day, when I read you answer dua, would they ask you, as the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam be ask you, the day of Ta'if, when the enemies, then don't surround them for kill them. Allah sent Jibreel alayhi salam, and yas'aluhu madha yuridu, and yaf'alu lahu biha ula'il qawm. Would Allah send Jibreel, may ask Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam, may tell them what you want me do with them people there, the Ta'if leaders them. He say, Allah say, if you want me, take the hill who surround the city, may cover them, Allah ready for dua now. The dua the Holy Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam be make, while Allah destroy only the big one them, he leave them, the children them, the picking them, innocent people them. He say, maybe then careful can be Muslim them, and for worship you in this religion, Allah do one for we. Allah locate them people there, he destroy them and leave them generation them. They all today they prosper and enjoy the goodness of Allah in this Islam religion. We ask you also, Almighty Allah, anybody who they support them bad there, who they happy, if they see the injustice against the innocent lives them, Allah, care them people there. If not inside one accident, Allah just put them everything. Don't forget about this dirty, this nasty way they pass now this country. Allah destroy them people there. Why we not forswear to Almighty Allah? While the Holy Prophet, the Allah been sent, when he try to the end, he not see any good movement, any good thing, any good answer, then finally he asks Almighty Allah. This is not the end part of we own history of this nation, Sierra Leone. We ask Almighty Allah, may Allah destroy this man with the entire cabinet, with the entire generation them, with any other person, wherever this person belong, whosoever party will belong, not only for SLPP. There are good people in this SLPP party as a party, not a strange party in this nation. But any bad person who can, any bad image who can for destroy this nation, the lives of these people here, Allah care them people there and destroy them the same way how you destroy Fir'aun. Alayhi la'anatullah. Now answer Amin to this dua. It's very powerful. Now no neglect them. Almighty Allah don't answer them to the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. I ask him, Allah do for him. Allah do the same answer. He give the same answer and the same reaction to Prophet Musa alayhi salam. He locate Fir'aun with the entire cabinet and destroy them. May Allah do the same thing for people that would offend we in this nation. Let's start with the dua of Musa alayhi salam, then we'll go to the dua of Prophet Muhammad. Answer Amin. وقال موسى ربنا إنك آتيت فرعون وملأه زينة وأموالا في الحياة الدنيا ربنا ليضلوا عن سبيلك ربنا أطمس على أموالهم واسدد على قلوبهم فلا يؤمنوا حتى يروا عذاب الأليم ربنا أهلكهم وأهلكم هلاكا.
Oh, very sorry. The prayer no end. I don't know why me go capture this one self when the prayer no end. Anyway, I just catch up with him. Then I decide for play. I don't know why. But sorry, una way the answer. I mean. I continue no more. Amin. Amen. Amen. I did the prayer end. So this imam here, you know, when I listen, I smile, and then I say, wow. So you still get people and we get gods, eh? Alright, it no matter what happen, they not care about waiting they do to them, then just feel say no waiting they want for do in the eyes of God, we very much correct. Now they want for do. Anyway, don't forget for like the program and share them. And you will not subscribe it, please consider for do so. You know, this 100,000, you know, we don't need the and from last year December, this election, no, we'll never forget 100,000. Anyway, we don't subscribe, we thank you all very much, okay? But still we did 82,675 and one for each 100,000. Please help me for each 100,000. Okay, so as we don't get a prayer, I just see something they come in front of me. I've been telling them they say young producer in Mama, they actually don't decide, you know, we've been get issue with the phone line, and the phone, if you don't take some time, we know they make calls them, okay? So they don't decide for buy the phone. And today, young producer don't wait stay, but I don't be feel say I do program today, except when I talk to two people and then I think say yes I for the program. So young producer don't sleep, so I'm not going for do that at all. So but young producer in representative, they use the hand number for just pass them. You know, this guy can come kind of small, just kind of small. This na young producer, is he young producer? This na big. Big producer. So you see, young producer and big producer or the manager are the same hand they get.
You know it stay, don't tire.
I tell you know it stay. So they don't give we gift. You know, Englishman say gift. Creole say
young producer means we have people and voice them.
So young producer say he miss una voice them on the program. So now that make it go the extra mile for they able forget, you know, this particular gift for it. Englishman say gift, they say Frenchman say cadeau, and then waiting Creole say.
What's that be?
Hey God, waiting Creole say.
Gift.
Not a gift to Creole say something.
Parcel.
Well, parcel, yes, probably yes or no. But anyway, I think saying that now the situation right now way with the face. But thank you very much for we when I don't actually get this done. Alright, so that's not the situation right now. So this now the gift where he give. Yes, samba. It's a give this samba. Well, they get other word we will use. Samba could be right, yes, samba. Kuroman say present. Okay, yes, present, yes, they can see present, yes. Yes, that's a good one. God bless the mommy for you. Okay. So this now the one he said because they miss you now voice them so much. So find this. The gift, find this. The gift, the present, the cadeau, the samba, the present, I call it no more now. So now in this now, it don't come inside phone now. For them now they get clean and crispy. Okay, clean and very good sound. We're going to come again from this, but we're not going to use this one today. We're not going to use one today. So let me see. Sealed. So maybe we can just get how do they call it? Unboxing. Like this. Yes, unboxing the gift. So let me see. Unboxing the gift. I'll just unbox this gift quick because this one not for me alone, but for una all. So let's see. Unbox the gift. The gift. Yes. And then the gift. Unboxing the gift for weird. Unboxing the gift for weird. But wait, you need for can tell me almost this. Okay, they say gift and not the waiting. So let's see. Well, so the word and the probably don't begin come. Okay, it's not just case. Then, yes, unboxing the gift. Yes, a very good gift. Okay, so what's in the system? Okay, so very nice phone. And then don't give to weird for later go they get to voice again, especially young producer. Okay, let me see. Let's again. These are just paper. What's in there? I'll see. We'll see waiting there. Okay, the manual. That's why I can see that the unboxing. I don't know if it's unboxed. And then you get other things inside the paper. Then just that. Then you get the charger, the cord, and then the pin here where you use for put the SIM card inside. So far so good. Like this. Now we see. We'll peel them together. Okay, yes. Clean up. Oh, this is for the one thing. Make pop. So we need for fan. How we call that for condom. Okay.
S23.
So then ask which one. So this one, let's put it on first. Let's see. We unbox some Samsung Galaxy Android. Let me see. This na phone now. Yes, Samsung Ultra. And this na Samsung Galaxy 23 Ultra. Okay, 23 Ultra like this. Yes, okay, don't come. So now we need for how do you call that? We need for Satan. And then maybe we can do this welcome. We can do them later. And then we continue the program. But at least they don't give you the present today. Finally the present don't come. Okay, welcome. I will see quick while I'm not waiting there for you. Okay, let's go the left and first. I will come to them because it look I defend the one way before coming. See that we set them. It's not German, those languages. Okay, so then it left to you now the language you want. Where it reach you just press them. So whilst anybody have got the pick parent, small one, got the pick parent. So let's see what thing they happen. So far unveiling, yes, the gifts. Unveiling the gift, not the box. Okay. But normally, okay, I'll take down. They still unveiling the gift. Normally they can say unboxing. That is to say you pull them from the box. But still unveiling. I take them that way. Then, yeah. Thank you. It's still waiting anyway. So let me push small. Why else it go to reach to one time? Because you see that we go to French or English, but of course, now English will put on because some of our message and we get for the waiting. You know what I mean? Okay, so whilst we don't get that one day, I want for bring on something again quickly. I want bring on quickly something again where I will listen to. The condition, the things them where APC say, them plan for do. Most often I don't listen them. I don't listen to most of them, but I would like follow we listen them again as the publicity secretary for the APC, where in Syria, Tunis, we actually come, and explain what in them points there, so we then put inside the letter as part of them concern them. So I would like follow we just go quickly and watch this one quickly again from Syria, Tunis taking time for explain to we the people them. Waiting at them concern, or waiting they intend for do with regards all of them things there. So, yeah. So, all right. Let's see. Okay. So let me see quickly. Let's see quickly. Quick. So let's watch quickly. Alright, so we'll play this one for you now. Let you see them quickly. And so you will know exactly what I'm trying for say. So just hold on quickly. Let us see. Quickly, we'll bring Syria, Tunis. Now, audio anyway, most of them I don't see them. Now, audio, but what we could do, we just want for play them, let at least you understand what they're about. And then we will get for ask yourself a question whether the right decision that one day for let them take or what. So we will play this one where it tell you about all of the points that we then put together for make sure say the action be strong enough. And as I tell you, there as well the whole emergency meeting for confirm some of them decision there so where they already don't decide for take. So, but in the meantime, let we listen to CD Tunis as it go explain to we them different position them with regards how they plan for boycott the governance system. We'll come back just now.
Good morning, fellow Sierra Leoneans, members and supporters of the APC. It's now CDI Tunis, National Publicity Secretary of the All People's Congress APC. This morning, make I take this opportunity for tell we all thank you, Sierra Leoneans, we turn out for vote, and we brave the storm, we brave the tear gas in some areas, and we brave the gunshots in some areas for staying aligned for vote and for stay through the counting. I also want for tell us to family members them, we lost people them during this elections process, and also the one where they don't burn them property them, the one where them beat, where them victimize, where them injure physically, and even the one that we still there in hiding some places them across the country, and the one we still in jail, where them family members then still in jail, we locked up, we held in cells them across the country because of the elections. Today, one for tell we all thank you, and I want for tell we all osh. And I also call that we all remain peaceful and law-abiding, and let we continue for look up to the leadership of the party as to the actions then they take, in the interest of we all and we country, for make we stay together and for make we stay peaceful, make we stay law-abiding as then they take their actions then they. Today I want for talk to we on the press release with the APC party poll on the 30th of June 2023, where state certain positions them of the party. I they do this for make we all understand, say the party don't put out a press release, why then put out the press release, and waiting the inside that press release day so that we all go be clear as to who side we dey as a party and as a country. The APC put out a press release on the 30th of June through the Secretariat of the party, where now the Secretary General, Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, now inside that press release day. The press release talk about certain things that will happen during the elections process, where the party not happy about, where also other organizations, then both locally and internationally, don't highlight some of them things then we get for do with the way then collate results, we then tally results, the secrecy and the figures then we not match in some areas then. The press release talk on that. But 6 key things then inside that release day, where 9 states the party in position, and when I then 6 things then I need for talk about. 1, the party say then they continue for reject the results them with the Chief Electoral Commissioner Mr. Mohamed Kone don't announce we the elections results them, where they don't announce say the way I don't win, the way I don't lose. The party they continue for reject then results then because they feel say the results are not credible and not match waiting come out now the polling stations them and not match waiting the people of this country say through them votes then with them votes. The party also they say we not they participate by governance at any level, and that we as a party not get for form part of the government. Waiting that one they mean at local council level, at legislative level, and at parliamentary level, all the one they don't declare winners of parliament and local councils, they not get for take part. They one win a APC, we win local council seats. They one win a APC, we win members of parliament. The party they say they not get for take part. The party also, they say, then they ask for Mr. Mohammed Kone and all in commissioners them at the Electoral Commission for resign. They don't reiterate this request. This now request will be come even before the election. The party, they insist say they for resign. The party also, they say, they ask for a rerun of the elections. That this election will happen because of the problems them and the concerns that we don't come out from the APC, other parties, and even the local and international observers. Then they say the election not credible, so therefore do a rerun of the election within 6 months. We forget fresh election, and we now individuals them and institutions that we see say credible, we all go trust. Now then for oversee that rerun election day, not to the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone for Duam. We forget institutions, independent institutions and individuals them we for oversee the rerun. They also say then they demand certain individuals then where they head some of the institutions them, like the Inspector General of Police, the Chief of Defense Staff, the head of the ONS, and the Chief Justice of Sierra Leone for resign them position them, because the party they say then people they also they undermine the constitutional rules them, then disregard the constitutional rules them, and they align themselves with political party aspirations on democratic aspirations. So then people they don't undermine the rule with the constitution give them, so then for resign because they align themselves with things that were not democratic. The party also say then go talk with the international partners them for let they advocate for impose travel ban on some government functionaries them. Then list some ministers them, some deputy ministers them, and other individuals then we then feel say contribute for undermine the democracy of Sierra Leone. And so then individuals then say then go work, then go talk with the international community, with development partners then, for make them advocate for let them certain countries they not allow them people and they for travel to them countries them. Therefore, put travel ban on them so they not go travel to countries them outside of Sierra Leone. There are 6 points they are now the position in this of the APC as stated in the press release of June 30th, 2023. We now the National Publicity Secretariat do this for ensure say we break them down for make the general public understand waiting on the happen at the country and waiting at the party position. We see plenty confusion they out there. Plenty people don't they ask questions. Even where we don't they educate people on the radios, on the TVs. Plenty people don't they ask questions, and we feel say, we for ensure say we continue for educate the people, so that they go continue for understand waiting they happen at the party and waiting they happen at the country. And therefore they in touch, as we always don't do, for keep them in touch as to the activities of the party, as to the positions of the party on certain issues them, and also for make them get clear understanding waiting they happen. Make our end for again thank we all for where we turn out for vote, and for we don't continue for follow the elections process, and make I again sympathize with the families of the one that we lost loved ones. Then families will get people we still in jail, we get people we hospitalized because of the injuries we then get because of the beatings, the victimizations, the intimidations we then go through. The one we still in a bush, we hide because of their safety. And also the one we lost property then, the one we then burn them host then, the one that we then broke them host then, we then, suffer casualties, and they continue for sympathize with we all. I also they continue for call on we all for stay peaceful and look up to the leadership of the party. Let we not take matters in we own hands. Let we trust in the actions where the party they take, and let we also learn for follow their actions then they. Let we remain peaceful and let we not be confrontational. Let we allow the leadership of the party for continue for take the actions then we go seek the interest of the people of Sierra Leone, and we go seek the interest of the membership of the APC. I want to tell we all plenty thank you. May God continue for guide and protect we, and may God continue for bless we all and bless this great nation, the only home where we call Sierra Leone.
All right, so
Plenty
that's
thank you.
now
God
the
bless.
publicity secretary for the APC party, we na CD Tunis, we they talk to we about the action and decision we they intend for take. You know, but as all of this the be the same way so get one emergency meeting where them go. But today again we see them pull one other statement. Also, they say they're not going to court at all. They're not yet any intention. They're not a plan. They're not going to court for nobody. You know, so we could get for a look at this thing where they say they're not going to court, and maybe read them. Let we all watch them quickly and see what we get with regards this court issue. Where you know a lot of people they talk about right now this court issue. It go nice for them. Just watch them and see waiting then say, waiting at them plan, waiting they intend for do with regards this then court issue, and whether they go, or waiting at the reason we make the reach to that conclusion, say they know they go in a court. So we will come and listen or get that one day quickly and see waiting exactly. But again, the question where they ask you, this the decision we then get now, whether they take so right now, the plan of action, say they go boycott all the governance issues inside the country. You think say a wise decision that one day? What do you think? Who's effect where you get? You think say the ruling party will concern about that? They go worry about that at all? So all of this time we want for just come ask you today. Maybe we get for listen to you as well on what you yourself think about the things there. So we will talk about so today. I just present the issue to now. Let you know waiting as well things them we don't come. So let's just take me time. Now the first time this for I can read this particular thing and not be don't watch them yet. So let me go quickly. They say this commodity today, the 3rd of July 2023. And APC shall not go to court over the disputed 24th June 2023 polls, has no faith in the judiciary. So in other words, they say they're going to court because they don't get any faith. They don't believe the judiciary at all under Julius Maada Bio. So this simply means if they don't get for go to the court on a salon, it means say they don't get for go as well in a court, ECOWAS court, because for they go to ECOWAS court, you get for start with inside your country first. But if you not that not the case, I don't know how they will get for doing. All right, so let me see. They say the All People's Congress, they try to inform the general public, and the party say they're not going to go to court over the kind trouble we been there for the 24th June 2023 polls, because the APC they know has that a. They say because the APC don't get frequent or regular or different bad experience with the court regarding lack of impartiality. In other words, they don't get confidence because the bad experience say the court no impartial, the court very much partial. In other words, they take sides on case then, and the court not competent, and the court of Salon, the judiciary not competent for provide the kind of redress. In other words, they can justice where they want as they don't violate the country electoral laws then. And same way so they don't get trust in the court for let them go able to go on with the process and mandate of that particular thing. In other words, the bottom line are they don't believe in the court system. I think that are the right word that one day. So they say the public members say APC, where the All People's Congress, may not make them say a clear one say them don't reject the outcome of the June 24th election. In other words, they don't make them very clear say they don't agree today, they don't agree tomorrow with waiting at the result where Connie read. They say, and the same way so say this particular thing that violates different things, especially the way how they tally the old results, the verification process, and same way so the fact that the results are not clear, it show how inconsistent when they say inconsistent, that means they you know get one word. You know, then we talk here so today, then we'll give this figure there, then give this figure where you put them together, they don't match up, they not add up. For example, if you say or you know, I don't know how to put myself. If you say we want to get like 5 fingers, now in this, then yanda you go tell we say na 4 fingers. Yanda you tell we say na 3 fingers. So you actually can watch na 5 fingers. So they say they talk where they all they talk, you know, consistent. And we talk this year, then talk this year, then talk this year, then talk this year. So because of that one they not feel say they mix for that kind thing. They then don't reject the way how the election go and the result where ECSLP give, they not support them and they not deal with them at all. So I say this particular thing they not able for give better way out than they bring the results out. You know, so they not accept something like that. They say even in a casual, you know, cooperative analysis of the, they say same way. So even when you watch, for example, where somebody could just sit down and put the figures together of ECSL, and put the figure where ECSL announced and waiting them that the APC gets. They say tally at all, match up at all. You know, they say it say the ballot stuffing. You know, it's so much, it's too much, and then thief one from the APC then votes them. You know, so why we agree for this? They say inside any normal society, the expectation, then they expect say, they're for able for seek redress now the court. Inside any normal society, in other words, right now, as it is right now, they don't believe and they don't feel say we dey in a normal society. Now, a sick society, they pan a dictator just they add this one, they will not the part of the press release, but waiting in the try for. So when you say normal society, it means say something not they go on the right way. And if that's not the case, I just try for put 1 to 2 for let you understand exactly what they say. They don't put a new. So in other words, if they try for in actual sense for my own analysis now, and they try for tell you say a dictatorship now one party, so they know they encourage other person for get rights now the court of law, all of them things that they. And then they say unfortunately, it's a we own society. They say the president and in Salon People Party, when at the SLPP, they don't capture all things, they don't seize all things, they don't scatter all things now, they don't just be going their own way. Not in other way independent right now. And they say most critically in the national institution, that is to say the way works past all, now the national institution, the police, the soldier, the courts, the parliament, all things. You know the work, the work I supposed for work. It just they upside down. It just the go no more now in the way how the president and in team wants for let it go in the SLPP. And so they go the way how they want them. They don't capture all thing they under them control, all thing they under them command. Waiting and say next court, nobody no get right against them. Even when I saw the law say, I just they add this at least for make that word where they put, state capture for let it look fine. Let you understand and proper one, and that's how they try for do so right now. So some word that they add them for let it meet up to the kind create one for use, because me not to create experts, but I try. I'm not going for it all thing, but basically these are the things that they try for same. Sorry, I know I just take few of the sentence that I just see what we can get. They say amongst other institutions. They say, and as you have all witnessed, as you all know witness during the course of the June 24, waiting as all know witness what happened during the 24 June election, the behavior of the ECSL, that's the kind of way how the ECSL behave inside the country, the way how the police behave, the way how the Salon, armed forces behave, and say all these don't confirm no more the position where they make say this government, Madabio and in team, the SLPP, they don't handle all things they under their foot right now. Okay, I want sleep, BK. I just want for talk on a little bit more. I want sleep. I'm not hungry at all. I want sleep. Okay, so look at this other one. They say even more troubling, as in the above mentioned institution, the judiciary of all, they say they always look worse past all of the other we don't mention so safe. Now the judiciary, the court system, the judiciary and Salon. They say in fact now they demonstrate now the kind of way how the injustice, how they commit themselves to injustice. As injustice don't see yourself now inside the country. You say, and the same way, so don't make sure say the partisan and loyalty they to the one person. They say the lack of faith, na the court. The way how we not get faith na the court system. Now same way so don't raise, by plenty other public people, plenty other people from the public. And they say several national and the international observer them and the development partners them. They say people in the country, the one the way come, the one the way watch out, the one the way they help follow develop. They all don't watch the system and then see say the way how the court scene in the way look smell. People they not get trust, they not get interest in the way how the court system they go right now. They say, and this is now the sad reality where they come out right now. And they say if we list some of them things here, so below we put other points in down now this particular press release, yeah. So it say from the aggregated of several facts. It say from what we don't put the different evidence then the facts them on the different and the issues them which have show a deep lack of independence and fairness in the judiciary. So we don't put all of them things here together. It's simple. It's just to show that say the court it really get it show how they're deep, how they not get any kind of independence, fairness, from that particular institution there. Now we go down and see something quickly. Then say unassigned cases. That is to say, case the way we get a court where they not give to any give to any judge, magistrate, or they not give to any panel, for them to look at them. This now they say following the 2018 election. Then say from 2018, after that 2018 election, the APC been filed one petition, say they been filed one petition at Bo and Kenema High Court. Beside the Bo and Kenema High Court against 33 SLPP elected MPs. That is to say, we filed case na Kenema and Bo against SLPP the MP them inside 2018. 33 of them, for plenty issue we get for do it dual citizenship and election violence and all. They say that they matter they not ever call them. Sorry, I think I need for California. They say because I know we continue for the do this tone and unfair. Sorry about that. They say they not ever call them kind of issues then they not ever call them case then they come up. You say so when we not ever hear anything. They say however at the same time they say look watch the next page. What's in the next page say? I hope say on the next page that is so yes. They say yes alright. They say the same time at the same time even when we don't care golden case then a court for we petition them people there too. The same way so say even at that same time the SLPP the SLPP petition against MP them the SLPP their own petition where they can go na court the judiciary the same judiciary and the just nakale big small let me self not strain the eye the same judiciary and the controversial ruling was made. So in other words that same time the way APC can go their own case in a court SLPP back to case go na court. And we see waiting the SLPP they own, waiting the court end up for do as the case them end up for day in the favor of the SLPP. But still now they not call no APC, case. And then cancel the election and they in the favor of the SLPP. Instead of the order a rerun, instead of the order, they just take and then swap. Like waiting the happen where they pull them the member of parliament in na parliament. Instead of them do a rerun of the election, like waiting them do na constituency 110, they say no, since we don't get this kind of things here, so the court just say okay, let we overturn this decision. Una where they give where the electoral commission say na una win, no, we the court say not una win, now they are the other win. So we see how they be pulling MP the day na the court. So in a parliament where then again he left Buffy parliament, nothing not happen, yeah. They say according to Act 2012 Act and the Rule 45 Sub Rule 3 of the Election Petition Rule 2007, they say both provision having now been repealed. So in other words, them provision and then now they inside the law of 2012, they don't pull them commodity. Yeah, they say the court don't turn itself for be one kind of place where na so rogue dem dey. There's also people wey dey cheat on electoral commission. Yeah, and by as they replace then they find out say the court just do wetin one for do as they replace the APC MP them with SLPP MP them. I don't explain them. Then they all we don't see not to secret this and not to think this way na court na that. All we don't see them, okay. So I don't make even a reference to 110 who side the APC be end up for win back. Then say number 2, then say inside April 2018 the APC go back for redress against malpractice inside the presidential election. That same year day, and then found out say the Chief Justice he delayed for assign this particular case until 3 years after where the election not done. 3 years, that 2018, 19, 20, 21. 3 years after that particular 10 day, after 3 years, they call that case day. They say even this, with this administrative abuse, the power to assign. The Chief Justice assigned the case to himself, presided over same, wrote the judgment himself. They say, okay, let's do slow understand. They say, even after 3 years, where they not call the case, finally, when they call the case, the Chief Justice, he take the case, now he put it to himself. Now he sit down over the case. Now he be the presiding judge. Yeah, he sit down over the case. Now he write in judgment into himself, and now same way so he come out and dispose the matter as it to weigh that particular case they out of the court. The Chief Justice, when at Justice Babatunde Edwards, he called the case, he not give to nobody for handle the case, he just sit down to the case, he writes in judgment, and then he say no, this case not get any solid evidence, it to weigh him out of the court. So all of this, the APC they say they not get. Then say other high profile political case which the Chief Justice refused to assign to judge include. So in other words, they say that not to no more, not done it to. We as well get other case them where the Chief Justice, if the Chief Justice, then get other case inside the Chief Justice, he not agree for assign this case to anybody and say then case there and then this number 3. Then say the 3rd of January 2019, the Salome Bar Association, be filed one application to the Supreme Court. Also, they challenge the process them and procedure where relates to the way how they set up the Commission of Inquiry, the COI, and then the application they're not never listed in hearing. That particular application they not ever call them up for, they not even did a listed for let they hear for let they look into that particular matter. They say on the 21st of May 2019 again. Honorable Usman Abdullahi Timbo and other people be filed na the Supreme Court one application inside section 78.2 and various other provision them inside the 1991 Constitution of Salon for sake of the timeline within which parliamentary election petition could be aired. So in other words, they file this again for look at the timeline where how long it will take for the parliamentary, for the petition, parliamentary election petition, for the how long it will take and determine na the High Court, So the matter they not ever assign them again to other person or they not ever assign them to somebody who go look at them. Yeah. Then look at number 4, number 5. Then say inside May again 2019. They say Alhaji Kemosi say and other one them 5 the Attorney General and other one them been filed under the supervisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. They filed one case now the Supreme Court for challenge the way how they start the Commission of Inquiry COI by the commissioners then. There's file case again as they not be without they not get any rule, they not put any rule where establish where they guide them how they forgot about them. And according to section 150 of the Salon Constitution, they're supposed to get rule that they again avoid. They go again to point number 6. They say on the 21st day of February again 2020, another Supreme Court application relating to section 78.4. And with other different provisions then from the 1991 Constitution, of the Salon Entitlement Constitution, instead of talk about the timeline where the parliamentary election petition, same way so like waiting Usman Timbobi say for later year and determine whether the court of appeal, for able for look at anything there. So the matter again, nothing, they not look at them. So we go again to point number 7. They say on the 7th June 2023, the APC and Lansana Doumbouya then filed one case again against the Electoral Commission of Salon, known as ECSL, and the Chief Electoral Commissioner, as they say, seeking the Electoral Commission of Salon as they try for make the Electoral Commission of Salon for let it produce the disaggregated, voter register. In other words, they're going to court for let the court will ask the commission, the Electoral Commission, and the commissioner for let it go able for provide that voter register, as they call them, the disaggregated voter register. And for me, them be able for compile them with provision of the Public Election Act 2023. And say this matter again, has not yet been assigned. In other words, from that 10 day where they can go this matter, now the court. Till now, they're not able for assign that matter there to anybody again for let a look at this particular issue. Okay, I understand. Sorry about that, sorry. But if I just summarize at the left Bokutin, and people need to understand in details, waiting at some of the things that I make they try for put them in Creole for let people understand. But if you and other people in the field are very boring, please let know, then last stop. So please, if you're not defend I'm very boring, let know and let I just stop because I want for make una satisfy, and I think that it take me time for make una understand within the inside this particular document. That is why I actually read them in Creole. So you will watch right now. If you find I'm very, very boring, please tell me at the stop instant, and then we go on with something else. So you will defend I'm boring, please let know. Just say yes, you defend I'm boring or no. Yeah, just yes or no for say defend I'm boring or no. YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, let us know if you defend I'm very boring. Okay, I will. So please let us know if you defend I'm boring. Okay, continue. Go on. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Okay, on Facebook, that is it. And no. Okay, that means I for continue. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry. Yeah, very sorry. Okay, so let's go to the next point. They say number 12, 11.8 point. They say inside June 12, 2023, Patrick John and the PMDC party then filed again one other application on the qualification of Mohamed Kone. In other words, they filed this, the PMDC party, they filed, application. Remember Chance Magai, then filed one application at the court for look at if whether Mohamed Kone he qualify for handle or for serve as the Chief Electoral Commission. Now the ECSL, and they say this again, they not ever assign them to other person. So person for let them look at them. So far, these are some of the points them way they put together. So in conclusion, they say it should be also noted that owing to its monumental failure to dispense justice. In other words, in the time for talk say, okay, when I don't all of them points here so don't be the example here we don't bring fancy and say, okay, let me look at this. One follow and note say, because of this kind of system, this kind of style, this kind of principle where the court don't go on with so for as they fail for make them give justice to others forget justice, fair justice. They say the judiciary it don't team up tranga one for make sure say a hold back something from the public, hoodwink, the public. In other words, they hold back, waiting at the justice where the public forget, the right thing where the public forget. The judiciary don't decide, they don't sweat to the mama for team up tranga one say they're not going to go into any, they're not going to give waiting the people that the public supposed to forget. And the international community, same way so as then they claim say they don't list plenty more, where APC case them than any other party. In other words, to the international community, then the claim say then don't list they don't listen, they don't put in place case them from the APC party than any other party, and that's basically the court try for say. And say we want for we would like to highlight the fact. He say we want for make sure say we want for throw light on this particular point. Say this case where we refer to, yeah, for us to relate to those involved in APC members only. So in other words, the one they also where we talk about in a case the way get for those APC member, the one the way they talk about, like for example, ITGCL is an APC to APC, but the one where APC to APC then they actually look into the case they because they always want for letting in a court. But anyone we get for do with APC and ECSL, APC and the government, the judiciary not they look at them at all. But if the APC to APC go to court, quick one, then they come up with that case, they put injunction, do other things then to the APC for make as if then they try to give justice quickly to the APC party. But when the APC now call case against the government, now case against the ECSL or any other person we get for do with the government, no, the judiciary not they look at that particular thing they at all. Yeah, and say they don't look at them. So the rule for APC and SLPP is different. But the rule for APC and APC is now other different ones. So say the same way to say they want for end up with this thing we no look sweet, this unpleasant chapter of the country democracy. In other words, the one for same way to end with this kind of thing we no look sweet right now in the country as we say we get democracy. This no look sweet as it make sure say the democratic decline. In other words, the democracy will they get, the value we get in democracy it go down, particularly with this electoral, tragedy. In other words, particularly for what we don't experience so with this present ECSL boss and in one cabal, and say this is a real tragedy. As really sorry this kind of thing where Salon democracy face so at the hands of Cornell, and say really sorry, and say if, for example, the Chief Justice had assigned to impartial judge the case relating to the conduct of ECSL and the qualification of the Chief Justice Commission. So in other words, they say the Chief Justice not to give any justice, they show any sign say the court impartial, because by now they expect say therefore we don't call the calling in case even before the election, but yet still that's so they go how they want time for go. So they say the Chief Justice only the assigned case where you get for do with APC to special judge them, where they in the cohort, in other words, where they inside the cabal, and where they in their own favor, where they in the cabal within to deliver captured judgment. In other words, like for example, we know say most of the cases them where they go to court now Fisher they go. So Fisher fell himself inside the cabal and it is part of the captured judgment then. Yeah. So they say a captured judiciary can't deliver a fair judgment. In other words, judiciary we're not independent, we're not impartial, where somebody the control. He say and not go able for deliver fair judgment. He say for sake of this, going to court for we go to court and say we'll go again for redress. Now the court for go ask for justice, or let them go call case they will see if they will get justice. Now the courts of law and say it don't make sense at all. Yeah. They say now the court for redress, for the 2023 election, they say that's a violation as well. It don't make any sense. And say violation will only result in its captured judgment. In other words, they will just try for violate the judgment more, and say okay, waiting they want for do now in the interest of the young people. Of course, waiting we would expect for come out of that, the nothing again. Then say we will not legitimize the unlawful proclaim. In other words, if we go to court now like for say the court will go give right to the ECSL say waiting and do a right. So in other words, then they go legitimize, then they go make waiting be illegal, let it go be legal. So because of that one day, they're not going to the court society. So they're not go legitimize the unlawfully proclaimed governments. In other words, the one man show where they don't make the election, then not they go in a court at all for go make sure say then say okay, this particular government legal. Then not they go the judicial system headed by a captured chief justice, then not they go to them at all for go make sure say they seek redress. So let me continue. They say the APC has evidence to prosecute a strong case against the ECSL and its thieving, proclamation of candidate Marabio as winner. They say the APC not for say we not get evidence, so we get all the evidence for prosecute Tranga one, and at the court of law against the ECSL for sure say the ECSL call Marabio as winner. They say na thief, then thief that election. They say we get all the evidence for sure that one day. They say but the only way its fate could be restored in the judicial system is for the current Chief Justice to resign and for an uncaptured and independent panel of judges from Commonwealth countries who understand the common law and have no political affiliation to this country to preside. In other words, we don't get trust right now in the Chief Justice. The only way we can go to the court now if the Commonwealth, set up a panel. We don't get any link to this government. We don't get any affiliation. We don't get any family. We don't get any relationship with this government. And the only thing is, a better way than confirm with the Commonwealth, because if they don't say for let the Chief Justice resign and let them get another person, and Marabio they appoint another person back, and Marabio will simply come out and tell them and say no, this is not the resign for anybody. Like when he tell me in the election, calling not the resign. That is exactly what Marabio say. They say then they bad joke, calling not the resign for nobody. We go to the election and then they call the result, and indeed that's what happened. So then say if they get for going to any court, now the Commonwealth now actually for going to the court, and then the possible way they set up the panel, don't forget any business for do with this particular country. You see, and the sad experience of the APC has had so far with the judiciary. They say that they ain't able to put together the end of that particular thing. As then the APC don't go through very, very bad experience with the judiciary. They say we're not going for going to the courts, and we not go and stand, on the decision of not recognizing the presidency of Julius Marabio. We shall stand on our decision. In other words, we're not going to the court, and we will still steam up what we believe on. Say we now the APC, we not recognize the presidency of Julius Marabio. In other words, Marabio they still believe say win the election. So as far as they concern him, not to the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, we did it by legal means, and that we shall not participate in any level of governance. In other words, after all they don't say they don't believe him, because they show say they don't believe him, the same way so no will take part by any governance issue inside the country, not to local council, all level of governance. They're not going to local council, they're not going to parliament, not to the mayor, not to the chairperson, they're none. Not they ever go work until they fix waiting they're supposed for fix, so they shall not, participate in any form of governance until, the unprecedented daylights, electoral, toppling of the people mandates is amicably and satisfactory like this. So in other words, they not they say when I make we win our, but they want for make sure say the right thing be done. For let we see how the results been tallied. Would that be win fairly and would that be lost fairly? If now we lost, we still agree. If now we win again, we need for make sure say we do the right thing. So this now waiting the APC say they intend for do, and this now the thing this way they put inside the press release. So on the last part of the paragraph they say democracy and the rule of law don't be one of the strongest pillar, don't be the dethrone in Sierra Leone as in Guinea. So in other words, democracy and the rule of law inside the country, I think not the strongest pillar. You don't tell like for say now the Guinea now. How they enjoy the do it in the one for do. Yeah, how it's like na Guinea when na junta leader na indeed democracy inside the country. I don't tell like how it's like na Guinea, na Mali, na Burkina Faso, na South Sudan, na Sudan. Usai na dictator then get. Usai na one man show. Usai then just do it in the one for do. They not get proper function democracy where they inside. And so with democracy right now inside the country. Na so it don't tell like right now. Instead the threats are looming large in other countries in West Africa. This precedent away ECSL don't settle. If they don't make sure say them put them in place, this they don't turn threats now. Other parts of West Africa and across Africa. And say if the world decide for look away and move on, If the world not decide for take action on this particular thing, we will continuously see then kind of things so they happen now with other countries in West Africa and other countries them inside Africa as well. If the world just decide for give blind eye to this particular thing. So the APC shall continue to fight our battle, but it should be noted that when democracy is left at the mercy of brute force, the outcome is autocracy and instability. So in other words, they say it will continue for fact, but they want to let everybody know say if in a country inside the democracy don't deny the mercy, don't deny the hand of people them way native man them, now people them way not respect the rule of law, we not respect the constitution. You know, they say the outcome of that they will be autocracy. In other words, and the instability. It will be say like a dictator, you know, na one person is waiting, and then the country not go move on how it's supposed to be. You know, get a peaceful flag, and not go able for move on economically. All everything na alala no more go dey. And say once again, we urge all compatriots, all champions and defenders of democracy and the rule of law to rise up to the occasion to halt the dangerous, you know, suppression of the will of the democracy. So in other words, I therefore say once again, we call on all, you know, the champion them and defender them of democracy all around the world for lay and same way so the one the way expects the rule of law for lay and team up one and make sure say this danger thing where they come about where they about for happen so they put an end to them. So this na last na Dumbuya Esquire when the National Secretary General for the APC na in sign. So as all this they be something the way I want for we listen quickly, you know, because the reason why I want follow listener because I see the caption of that particular thing there where for me it's very much interesting. Very much interesting. Sorry, I just didn't try for find and quick one. I hope I catch up with them. Alright, so let's just go into the system again and see if it here. Because what I see actually, you get some people and we say you know, Samoa Kamara, you know, they plan for overthrown, you know, Marabiu. Okay, this is the video. No, not in this.
European election.
Not in this. Sorry, let's just find the video quickly. If I go able for see them, I actually try for send them inside. Ouch! Not to maybe get us safe. So let's just ask. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know. That video they been the way the Samoa Kabasi, you know, with some people in one meeting outside. Then they talk about protest, and interestingly, protests will happen inside the United States. So now that they talk. But this posting caption now say Samoa Kamara the plan for protest and overthrown or dethrone or on seats Marabiu. You know, so I know exactly who side they try for go. You know, so I be really want for Rob Morton down there. So this not a secret at all, and it just linked to this press release where they write say they will fight, and at the same thing Samoa you say they will continue for fight. You know, and yeah, they will continue for fight for thing where they feel say right and thing against thing where they feel say not right. I actually never for catch up with that video there. I don't know why I know before see them, but so far so good. This is not the situation. Most often I get them, and we'll just play for some people who don't get them. If you get them, just send them for me inside quickly. We able to get them quickly. Please the video, just the video. Let's just see quickly what we can able to get. But so far, this is not the situation right now, and this is not the stand of the APC. And then the plan right now for all one emergency meeting. You know, right now the plan for all one emergency meeting. You know, the CSL plan for all one emergency meeting right now. So far now the situation this way we get with regards this particular I call press release. Now this APC then stand on. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we'll go quickly. Yes, I don't see the video. Okay, so let me can see this thing. I don't see the video, so they don't say thank you very much, Sister Admin. Thank you. So I'll play this video for now. Let me actually listen to this video, and then I can for talk about this particular video. Yeah.
Maybe no go apply, so they send it to the receiver. So you will see account. So do the election not go this way, and since the team don't send them, we will this presentation still to Mr. Gandhi. Yeah.
You want help me too? Let me say inside it.
Anyway, as we all know,
Ghana get who groups they have 1,000, they get this, they get that. With that, this Kakatoa, let's one.
Team B, then get Team B.
Dr. Mono, you know, can get driver problem.
If you can't do that,
Yeah, no,
yesterday he was
this
there with his wife.
morning, yeah,
Okay.
they're saying driver now available.
He was there with his wife.
Well, we were not surprised. We are not the one. So we are just continue. And the effect not only to now with effect. But now on that.
Yes, sir. And before, and we also don't organize. I don't call them within my meeting yesterday and before yesterday. Then go because they may establish a number. All man they call the cry to senators.
Yes.
That's our one.
So now,
Yes.
now
It's in place.
and they can organize, but then they go in person, physically in a protest.
For Mr.
Now
Now.
Congress
Yes.
and the State Department.
Yes, State
So they
Department.
never organize now.
I talked to them that they all came from diaspora,
Yeah.
6 region officials.
Yeah.
I said now the battle now they get out.
Yeah.
Let them fight for us there.
Yes.
So I'm happy that even UK said, why would they
Yeah.
give an example of the US?
Yeah.
So they said they do similar.
Yeah, that's a very similar thing. So that is now they go on.
All right.
So they never organize them seriously.
Um,
So but tell them say which tell who they can and they say well, who they are for slow, say how things are going.
okay.
Yes, sir. So we're still there with you.
Thank you so much.
Wedding back.
I will update them. Thank you. Zambani, a little long speech.
We don't.
Okay. So I'm happy that we don't get this video. And why I ask for this video, it just relates to this particular thing. We will continue to fight. But some people they get fish brain. We get Congress inside salon. We get White House inside salon. Some people just too full. The man say we will continue for fight. Yes, they will continue for fight. And they will continue for lobby to the international community for make sure say they stand up. Let's go back to this press release. Let's go back to this press release. Let's show now this press release again. And let's tell now exactly why I come up with this. Let's go to this press release again. Where the APC then pull. Where is it again? Please come on. Okay, yeah, there. Let's look at the last statement inside this press release. Yeah, the last statement inside this press release where now he make up this particular thing where you hear so. He say, once again, we urge all champions and defenders of democracy and the rule of law to rise up to the occasion to halt the dangerous usurpation of the will of the election. This now is very simple. They will continue and they will continue for use the legal means for make sure they fight. If, for example, people before the election, you see people go to the Congress, the United States. If they get for protest, then they call on people now the diaspora. That is why I say the diaspora 6 region. Then for protest and they will protest, they will continue for make sure they knock doors them. They knock doors them for let ECSL and Marabi do the right thing. As we talk, so none of the big players them in the world not congratulate Marabio. We're very much unusual. So then we'll continue for the knack domot. Waiting wrong. What I say they unseat Marabio. And not say they unseat Marabio, say they will continue for protest. And then we'll protest not to Marabio because as far as Marabio concerned, and not in listening waiting a protest, and not waiting a protest. Anybody who want protest for the right thing, it'll kill them. So what did they do? Then they protest now. So they want them where now then get democracy. Make them stand up there as then they urge them once again, the champions, and defenders of democracy and the rule of law, for let them stand up against this kind of thing where they happen. And then they go stand up. That's the thing. And we all will stand up to that. What's wrong with that? They tell you say one on sitter. They tell you that in this press statement say ECSL and the one them I call them whose organization is Commonwealth. Therefore stand up and make sure say they set up a panel for look into this case. That they all na part of the fight. That one they all na part of the protest. So if you feel say Samura say one on sit Marabio, you want just find a way. And the deliberate reason is to make a plan, because for me not being too necessary, but I need for plan for let people understand. For let people understand. Yeah? So illegality, they're not try for use any form of this judiciary now for legalize illegality. No, they need one. They need one, and they will continue for fights. For let them say they need agree na fight. For let them say we play as them or we councillors them, we may MPs them, we mayor and chairman them, not to go and work with this government, na fight. What in again? I will sit down there. If you believe now, like what did that Imam say in the beginning, say I swear. If you know say you know they bad for the people of this country, I'm not sure sorry for you ask for one for that swearing. But if you feel say you get bad plan for the people of this country, they swear go fire you. And things like that they so far so good. Where they make. So for you, where I see you capture that thing they say Marabio or how you call them? Samoa one for on sit Marabio. Now the cheapest thing that they want to ever hear from anybody. You know, and it just show say you ate na fish head. You know, in a fish brain you get, you know, they not think twice. Fish just have the thing because you know say way jump at times for kind of land and left, except if attack left. You know, so I'll be just one for late on another one day. Yeah. So the diaspora, and at this I've been talk the last time, and I'm happy that the diaspora really don't ready for that. I tell you now the last time say if protests for happen and the diaspora for happen, that system for now begin to say, hey, me face, I know only they say I won't face with them, they see now waiting. Hey, I know only they see me face. We get people them. I want for going and salon. What happen? You believe the right thing, stand up for the right thing. Una na the diaspora, and una for stand up for the people them. Because when they inside, anytime where they want for stand up for waiting, they believe say they go on at the country, we're not right, then they kill them. Anytime they do something where the government not like, then they kill them. So please, the diaspora and una get for stand up and una go for fight and una get for fight to the highest point. Una get for fight with all una might, not to buy bullets, not to buy gun, but by the legal means. We una really get for fight and una get for join hand, especially una call una say the 6th region. La talk to una we don't go and grab position them. Say now una the chairman in diaspora 6th region, the secretary, the PRO, una all na the talk to so. Some of una don't go, una don't take position. Now una lead on, una forget. Are they ready for una? Una just forget. Una, in fact, some of una say for go vote safe, una not one. Una not go there say for go vote. Some of una. Una just take position. Una put una self on a standby list. So if una party for the win, una run go na salon, una go take position. Now no more una go there for. Now the time this one for sure say una ready for stand for the people, una not take position as diaspora 6th region executive for just the position sake, but una really ready for stand up for the people them. That word una can pull now una mouth them say una only them see una face them. Yeah, now I do what they that day. Una really get for stand up. If una believe in waiting right, una stand up. We face them they all side. Who cares about the dead rats? Nobody. Only the lazy cat. So una stand up for una people then. All time, let the people in a salon, let them come. When they come, they kill them. Una stand up now, una they need kill una. Una go take clearance, then they go na. Salon when they go for go take clearance, arrest them, they arrest them back. And they arrest them. So una waiting at una the executive, the all over the world, una de day. I hear you now, don't see una so una don't kaya. All over the world una day. Una stand up. Una stand up for what una believe on. Or for una just not left me with that kind of feeling, say, now for position, make una take their position in it. No, una all sabi talk fine one. Una all sabi inside for knock the mouth. Some of una dey work na Congress. Some of una dey work na big position them inside America, UK, and other side them. Una knock the mouth. Una make sure so una use the legal means for make sure so una stand and fight for democracy inside the country. And una please, una whip that thing na una mouth say the people in a salon let them come on. Una whip na una mouth because una no say anytime they come on they kill them. It just dey show say na one party state with the pan. Dictatorship na only then they kill people when they stand up for the right. So una wey dey outside una free. Una wey dey in America wey dey no dey run after una. Una dey na UK, una dey any side of the world. Una stand up. Una pull one green day where everybody na the one on wall wey believe in democracy. Una for come out. Not to for say America do your own today. UK do you tomorrow. Make sure say una do all together and una make sure say una get journalists the presence, not to just for old placard. Una call reputable media organization there. Let them cover them. Let una voice them go. Go una they talk to Congress people them. Let them record them. Let una voice them go. Una they talk to the UK Prime Minister or the UK Parliament. Let una record them. Let the journalists they capture them. Let everybody hear them. But then una boku talk them so tell them una kinde pan. Una ready una begin pull audio them. Una they hide una save them. When they say una come out and say they freely they not see me face. They una they call people and picking them for coming and you can die. Una sit down on a comfort zone them. Una come on and they tell this story una come on now. And una show people and say, una really not like what they happen. Una show people and say, una not in the country, una they feel the blunt of the pain. Because when he come tomorrow, he get for send money. As he did so, the dollar just they make so. Una get for send money, una get for feel the pain. Una please stand up for the people them. And avoid this kind of rubbish talk them. And I know how they see me face, then they catch me in the airport. Show them say, una stand up for good things. Waiting at this goodness when so of una depend. Most of una wait una go take them position diaspora 6 region. Now una go hibernate una system. Nothing una no do. Nothing. For go vote self una not sabi the word. Nothing. Una sabi una self. Nothing una no do. So please una stand up. Una stand up. How una mobilize people for vote for una. Una dey go knock na people host the 1-1 for let them come out and don't vote for una. Una go knock na they don't want the 1-1 let them come out and tell them why they need for come out and they no need for free. Now the same thing hypocrite all they talk about salon people and then the mass you talk so they feel pain. It's like, I know I'm talking no more, you don't feel bad. Waiting this. Just now if I talk, just now you go say this now, nah this, nah that. Una stand up for democracy. We beg. If the people inside the country, that they show they send still message. Say we na here to out of the country. You know, sometimes they don't they talk and the they go ask for things. When they begin say come on, we don't go impose mother be open we UK don't go impose. No, una avoid them can idle talk the day. It not make any sense. You know they go beg somebody to go tell them accent and impose waiting. Una make sure so una explain waiting they happen. Una make sure so una be very much constructive. We can watch una protest there at times. So some once they don't avoid them totally. And now make sure so una put una points them. Let them listen to una and fight for una. But you go ask person for fight for you, they go fit and back. I go fight for you. You go ask person say, hey, una fight for me, but you go tell them back. Public one say, I impose this person power. UK impose this person power. Yeah, no, it don't make sense. Some of una begin think twice. You need to can tell me say you want me help. Then before you tell me say you want me help, you can't tell me back. I'm just looking like any piece of waiting. Please, una get for be really constructive. Really constructive. The point in day, we then are outside here. Now we able for protest. You know, in several times, August 10, when I see people then come out and try for protest for the right. The state institution, the state security forces, they kill them. People then come out again on the 12th or so. They kill them. They even fire them at water. People and then at the party office, they try for do their own thing. They kill them. Una go out and make them point in there. And now the more reason this, when make una now, when they outside, they stand up for una people them. Because una don't tire for them, they kill them. Because anytime when they make attempt for some more, this government under Marabio, it kill them. And now the more time this for una go to UN and protest to the UN Security Council, say UN Security there for protect people their lives them. But the one who una don't incorporate inside the system, when a Marabio, it just the kill your people them. It's like if una encourage Marabio for sit down at this same kind of position, now like when una self now una all la killer them. Una make let them feel guilty. Let them feel guilty. All of the one they will vote for them. Let them feel guilty for saying now killer them vote for. Una go out and vote and stand up for them. Put una points them. Una get for really know waiting at the point una they put. Una make sure una study. Una sit down with like a team of 5 or 10. Una sit down. Una put una points them. Short and bullet points them. One of the puts out a day. When person read one, he feel guilty of himself. All the world leaders them, the one that will vote for this man, will every day they kill the people them. And when I even make reference, for example, the EU, they place a statement. All along they not be capture them. But this election, they capture them, say if they even kill person at the opposition and they don't even know why they kill them. Una capture them. Put them. Una capture the election. Put them. Put things that we get evidence. Things that we are going for show. For example, we are going for capture video of what happened at the opposition office. Outside, you see the state security them, the presidential guards them, the OP live firing. Outside at the world where that will happen, when a democracy, the outside will happen. Una killing something and they una get for the projector. Because some people need for see the way how the killing them fearful. Then some of them picture the person you just say as much. But when they see the action, it shows that the worry you put behind there. Incredible. That is why most people trust people they talk now. Because not just they talk like when they take and fuck drink pepper soup. Then they talk with evidence, video evidence. Now I make most times I don't get time with audio. I don't get time with audio. Because some of the other when they talk audio, they get sense so, but not they all. Una come out with people and see una. Let una stand up for people then. When they do audio, some people not trust audio because anybody can just put any kind of raft in it. Would have to go back to and make reference to. Una stand up, please, for the people. Please. I find out that they begin sleep just no one start the program, but at this point, I'm not sleeping again. Sleep don't go. Because it means una need for stand up. Please, una stand up. Hey, see we have any of una protests the one I want for all over the world. Una just tell we no more. We the arrange them. We do show back now live. How una go about all that? Show back live. Anybody want time? Okay, if you don't want time, go to hell. We show live because we there for stand for the people them. Madam, you don't go to killing people and say don't pull death penalty, but they do extrajudicial killing. You don't go to say it don't pull death penalty, but they run after people and pull them inside the house, kill them, video them, there to evidence. It there to evidence. What happen now? Wanna stand up, please, for the people them. We beg, beg, now stand up. So then una kind baseless allegation una can go and make against other people. We don't get any business between. Una stop them. Whether una so be una stop them and make sure say una focus on the ball. Anybody say una focus on the ball. Una make sure say una just do waiting right. Una just make sure say una can because that evidence that thing una be going to talk. Una just baseless thing. You don't get any evidence to prove that. Are you can impose Madabio? No. For me, I always tell you say Madabio win in 2018. He win na. Una forget about that. Whether una go na court or not, we win una. Now waiting at this thing, this one is very clear. Every evidence they to effect. Una stand up for the people and this time around. If una didn't believe say Madabio the thief for in 2018, this is the second time no. Forceful na fool. Or forceful na mistake. Second fool na stupidity. So now una all waiting at the diaspora, including Mrs. Una all waiting at the diaspora. If you not stand up for this, that means say stupidity refer to it to the highest degree. That means say we glad in waiting they happen inside the country. That means say we collaborate with Madabio for they kill with people then. Una they collaborate with Madabio for they do state capture. Una they collaborate with Madabio for they just do what he want for do. For they don't tell me. Interestingly, Prince Andy don't talk at 75 years now they take. And then they make sure say they reduce the opposition. And any country inside opposition or not to democracy, as totalitarianism, dictatorship, oligarchy. You sabi them now, you go and name them. A social dictator, when they can say de facto state, nothing on the work, now just one man business, one man show. So what thing they happen now? When I stand up now, what thing they want to do? When I stand up for the people, please. So 10 days back, if I'm low the step up again, please. You find really low step up in terms of what we can do. Please. I get reason, I get all the pain for talk about una waiting on the diaspora. Not to for send money no more to people there. So then they will the studio will beg una one more say, hey, we people in this suffer, una they send money. We thank una very much. But this time around, we need una. Old, young, whatever, whatever, let's say food than you. You get time for go party. You get time for go married. You get time for go club. If you're not a big woman, you get time for go married, for go post in married, for go post in party. Una they go spend day. Una they buy a shopee. Una they go do ladida. Una get time out of una job. Una make time for una country. Elect now one day for the 1 year. If they would the way out they soon come out, how massive una come out. Now the more than they respect una and trust what una they say. But if they say, hey, America they come out, look the last year how shameful and disgraceful it be. They say America they come out for salon people and against the government. Now 20 people, 50 people. Now waiting and they go just look una no and say una not serious. Then the one way they can counter una when they're ready for come out, they come out past una. They come out about cells now. The one way come out, you know, they not reach 50. Or if they reach 50, they not pass. The one way can counter them. Now them boku pass. The one that we get the original plan. The one that we come for can counter, the Bokupas the one that we get the original plan. All 10 as well it be. But not of us people are not the way not like when they are against waiting they happen. Then they. But all 10 Amy are busy again for go work. Amy, I don't get time right now. But if they say just not lady there under, now marry the under. They say me pay, they pa marry there, they won't go there. They say Kadiat to any marry there, so they won't go there. They say Peter any marry there, they won't go there. They say they get party under, they invite you, they won't go there. They say salon out in the under, you won't go there. But when they say salon, thing way for make you country in a very peaceful way. For let the rubbish where they happen inside the country, for let it stop. You say, yeah, why they didn't see me face, I'm afraid, just know me, people in the day. Come on. Una step up and come out from that cheap excuses and day. I beg. I don't talk to now. I beg una now. I beg. If you love your country, please. Now you attempt for this, show the love to your country, green, white, and blue. I know say most of una don't get other people in passport. So whether salon good or not good, una don't care. In fact, some people that don't come when they don't pass 40 years, they don't care. They just talk no more now. But please, let me stand up for this green, white, and blue. If you don't destroy the country, no say na you born. No say if you don't get them before. Before you see other country, and that country they force. In like we go get other mama, the mama who born in the mama first. In like it be bad say, look to our mama and say, no, this na belly na that sleep. Na him pass the blood to me. One tell la sit to am. But when I totally they look am, totally when they avoid am, totally when they see the money, it is so far. Totally when they look at like una not care. How many of una not care about una mama them? Please, una treat this country like we your mama. Please. Some people they will not get no business with power and they never allow and so for we. No business. They don't get any idea. Nothing on the inside the way they sabi. But all of this because we give them the chance. We give them the chance. Don't forget what people they inside salon. They don't try. They don't make several attempts. But the way they don't care, it just they kill them. So una way they out do ya na the 10 days follow that stand up. Anytime we they call protest outside, please una make that one green day possible. One green day. And waiting bad off and waiting sad pass all. Now if 1 to 10 people they don't left their work for camp, then it can't say now in way make 10 plus 5. Now you know what they do. You can't sit down back, you don't left your work, nothing or gone. So everybody, if you and interestingly, now because you know go make other person not they go. So do ya una come together. We know say plenty salon people when they're outside, they not unite. In fact, they not like the country. No, I know what thing that they wrong with we. You know for see company progress. Most of the time, you say, nah, me, I not be part of this, or hey, no, me, I not be part of. If the SIPP just don't like what they ready for come out, and they come out massively for protest against una back within opposition. Can you imagine? But una within our opposition, when una then they beat and kill. What they say for come on, not let them see me. But when Samuel go na America, when they talk to na foot them, na say, hey Samuel, when they go take camera, and I take selfie. Samuel, they with you, na snap, na go put on our profile then. I snap with Samuel. But we deal with them. But we can't follow na stand for the people when I need one. When I need one, please, when I stand up, I beg. And that's no me today. In fact, I don't know think out me as myself because I sleep about and go sleep soon. But I think say all things get easy. Because these small things everyone can talk. I think say if you take and fine, if you not take her again, it's up to you. The phone don't waiting almost set done. So I'm pretty sure by tomorrow we will begin here with normal calls them again. You know, so we can call and discuss things them. So already done set done. You know, so I want to see the first person we will call you on the show, not to assign you on the show. But I will trick on tomorrow. I want to know the way you can just press call on for call people in. You know they watch the number says tomorrow the trick on they gonna different number than the gonna. For they we know who that they actually watch the number on the screen. So because tomorrow they say time for call, now begin dial the old number. And the trick on new phone, new number. So now you for make sure now watch the screen, when I dial the number like any other person now like race. One hands onto your marks, get set, ready, fire, go. When I watch the number on the screen. And then I save them and dial. The first person where they come now they see tomorrow. Because I need in fact the number I will get for yourself tomorrow. I need to show them out. I need to show them right. I need to show them to nobody until tomorrow we reach to that point there. So far so good at that. I know say some of them right now are not like what I talk. Some of them say I'm not serious. Some of them say I idleness that they catch me. Some of them tell me say I not get work for do. So all of them get different things when they say now. But still. I think say I don't say what I get for say. So most of una, if una really love una country, una go lead on back creek. Alone a pillar, they talk to una on waiting on for do. Message, I'm pretty sure message they about for go around or preaching they go around right now of a protest in America and UK as well. So I think say the other one themselves for replicate the same thing. In other words, the other one in another part of the world for do the same thing. And it would be nice if we all don't get uniform dates. UK America coordinates with Europe. We get one date where everybody they come out. Everybody. And when, for example, in America, on all inter-American, and now Washington, I'm going to be talking, I'm going to be talking about Washington. UK, on all saying London, and they can meet up, and I can meet up in London. Europe, on all saying Brussels, I'm going to meet up, and I meet up in Brussels. Look at one side. So once then they say, these are the people from Europe, these are the people from America, these are the people from Europe, these are the people from UK, China, everywhere. Please, 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 my people, please. I left on so please, you will not like and subscribe it. Please consider for do so. You will not share the program it. Please, I appreciate you do that now. Thank you for the one that already don't subscribe to the channels. 82,684. Thank you very much. And tomorrow I come with the team here. In fact, tomorrow the number said no. In fact, you call direct call, say direct call because I'm gonna say one play this phone. No, I don't want to call direct call. And I play this phone about direct call come tomorrow. I make her say, I wait, I they see you tomorrow. I they put number one I never see, and then they know they get direct call. So nobody need call direct call. Nobody. We will save the number and then we call, yeah. Alright, so I think I love una in as much as I don't talk like I don't get like me mouth na big person in my mouth. But still I want to thank una all for your attention. And please I want to let una look at this thing and see how best una can able to go about and do it in right for the people of this country. The people need we all. We need to make sure say we do the right thing. Now only when we do the right thing, we go able to get and improve Sierra Leone. That system able how for do no beer enough for them. Hey boy, if I be no, for the, for you get past something, you get something for. I can only in something I don't get solution to any kill myself, but any solution they do them to the best of my ability. Oh, begin just now the young. I want sleep, but I don't say solution there. That is why I continue. I beg una, I continue because for the young people in a goodness, and I make goodness for una better. So I sorry, but as beg una say we are tired. I not one cow, but please, Lord still continue. And by the time you reach to this point, that sleeping being, the talk where I begin talk, so the sleeping on away. Instead say no get place near me right now. And I'm pretty sure we say don't go, so for let come back, it afraid me. It afraid me. And go and keep me back. Take just on the morning we call yes reach and take one come for treat me but sleep anyway. As I grab us when 2 hours take me back. Last sleep. Okay? Alright, so until we meet again, my name is Pierre, the freedom fighter. Exactly, the Guineans, the Malians. In fact, the French people they take joke. The French people they say that they joke. Watch them from France, they go down to the one where they colonize. The Mali, the France, the Senegal, they all the side when are French. Where see they say no. Even Gambia, when are English speaking country, where say no. Looks I color Libya. They're all the diaspora. They need a joke. But anyway, that take me rest now. They go rest now. Thank you all very, very much. Until then, we'll get for meet again inside another beautiful edition. Please join me in the morning inside the program we call Yes, 9 a.m. salon time as we look at the front page of the newspaper and bring come guests. Today they say na jollof rice now again. Okay, now na sabi us can yes na kids. Sometimes they na rotten rice I can go now. Okay, gonna beer. So until then, we'll meet in the morning. One more time, we love you all so much. God bless you, country Sierra Leone. What we call we are tomorrow. We'll get some Bible and some Alpha again. We will join you inside the show. Okay, we love you all so much.
Oh yo, Raga Spice. Oh yo, what's on an answer? See me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. They say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. Only promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. Only promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Me have to tell them the story. Story. We make Salomon. They know they work now the country bend. Tribalism don't put we go behind. They know they work then they talk say they spend. Them go come we go run after them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. Country banana the country it dry. Country tanga it at so smile. Then they put we on cry. Sierra Leone we